To get there, I think I'd like to go with a quote by, I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy. He's kind of, a lot of people haven't heard of him.
We're doing quote?
Now, just a quick quote, is that okay?
Yeah.
So, have you ever heard of a guy, Warren Buffett? You
Yeah,
ever heard?
I think I'm familiar with it.
Okay, I mean, not a well-known name, you know. No, I mean, most incredible investor of all time, so as far as I know. But he had a great quote, and it says, "For investors to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy when others are fearful." Fearful. Wow. And so I'm gonna take my Charles Barkley moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the TV behind us.
Yes.
That blue line going up there right now, that you'll see in just a minute. That's something called, there's a technical term, but what we call it is the fear gauge. It's known as the VIX, the volatility index. But really what that is how fearful people are in the market. And you can see around 2008, that thing spiked, right? That little green line on the bottom, that's that spike, that's 2008. Now, what you have there, that red line, that's the S&P 500. And it goes up when the fear gauge goes down. But what's important is that if you notice, between 2006 and 2008, the blue line was almost at its lowest point. People were not scared at all. And then 2008 came.
Wow.
And then you see the market go down by 38%. It's actually 53% from the high to the low.
Yeah.
But that year in 2008 was that point. So
yeah. I remember that period very well, but there was a period in 2008 where a lot of retirees, unfortunately, were forced back into the job place.
Right. But let me get back to that.
Okay.
So if we look at that and we say, all right, look, in 2007, we had the VIX at what almost looked like its lowest point. Right?
Yeah.
It was like 11, 10. What happened this year, in 2024, was we saw the VIX drop down into the 11s again. And so it's one of those things where the VIX is almost where it was in 2007, where people were just not worried at all. The concern that I have is that when people are not scared and people are getting greedy, and we've seen the market all-time highs and the Dow at all-time highs, people feel like they're missing out on something. Oh man, let me buy that. Hey man, the video went up like crazy, I missed it, let me buy more of that too. And so people are putting money in, it's like the Bitcoin, right? Or GameStop, right? GameStop went up like crazy, let me buy it. Oh man, it went down by 60%. Terrifying. And so I think what happens is that people lose sight of what's actually important. And right now, when everybody is complacent and or greedy, and I'm not trying to call anybody out or say that you're a bad person, but it's the time to recognize that you should make changes in your portfolio to keep what you have. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to schedule a 15-minute phone call, go ahead and click the link in the description below, and we look forward to talking to you soon.